today with another video. But before I get started on all the details, please make sure to hit the subscribe button down below if you are not subscribed to my channel already, and if you are subscribed, please make sure to turn those notifications on so you don't miss out on any of my videos. Also, yes, I just said a mouthful, but if you are not following me on my new Instagram page, I'm gonna make sure to leave it running across the screen. Make sure to go and follow me. Now let's get into what we're here to talk about. It's going to be brought to you by the company 𝐻𝐸𝐴frican. I'm going to make sure to leave all the details down below in the description area. I have not opened this baby up, but I did pick it out, okay? So I know what it is, I just don't know what it is, okay? I have not seen it yet. In the box, they do include an HD wig cap, a rat tail comb. I had to kind of look and see, what is that? And also they included a wig grip. I'm always like, do �WOWAFRICAN give you an edge band, a company edge band? I just don't never remember. Anyway, your unit does come in this satin bag. So let's go ahead and open this baby up. This is their Mayra unit. This is a 13x6 HD Yaki straight wig, and it states that this one has layers. We're gonna see once I put it on. It is 18 inches in length and 180% in density. And this is also a glueless cap. This is what your cap construction is looking like. As you can see, they went ahead and bleached the knots. You will have to go in and cut the lace. You have 2 combs on the side and also a comb in the middle. You also get a comb in the back, your adjustable straps, and you also get your adjustable elastic band. Most companies have gone to pre-cutting your lace. I'm okay with still cutting off my own lace. That's not an issue for me. But if you are not a fan of doing that, just check out the company's website to see what else they offer in the pre-cut section. I'm gonna go ahead and tighten up my straps because I'm not sure exactly which cap size I got, or if I asked for a small. I don't think I did. I'm just gonna go ahead and tighten this up. I'm gonna have to move my sideburns out of the way, okay? Because this is a 13x6. I don't wanna add any glue because I just wash this hair, but it's okay because it's short. It can be restyled. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on my wig cap. Go ahead and place that on. Move my little hairs out of the way. That is good. Okay, so as you can see, they did go in and kind of pre-style this because the front of this hairline is slick back, okay? They also went in and plucked out the front, so you're not gonna have to worry about plucking that out. I don't think I'm gonna have to add any tint spray. Like, I feel like this is going to blend in well to my skin. Now, because this is a 13x6, I am gonna have to cut off some of this lace on the side because as you can see, it is definitely overlapping and I don't want that issue at all because I want it to look as natural as possible. This does come pre-parted as a middle part, and you could go back a little bit further if you choose to, but I'm okay with it being like that. However, you have the option to move that over if you want. Okay, and as you can see, you can go over. You can go over. Now, the one thing that I am loving already as I'm running my fingers through this hair is that the Yaki is very, very soft. It is not that coarse Yaki hair. I can tell this is going to lay down very, very flat, and this is not going to require a lot of work because with certain Yaki textures, it's kind of like borderline in between Yaki and kinky straight, but not this one. Now, right now, I can't really see the layers because of the way that it was sitting in the box. I can pull them out so you can see them in the front, but they pre-layered it, but you might have to go in and cut it down a little bit more, just depending on exactly where you want your layers to hit. And once I flat iron and everything and kind of turn it in a little bit so I can see the layers a little bit more, I might go in and trim it down. Like you can see, Let me see. There it goes. You can see them just right there in the front. I'm gonna scoot back a little bit more. But yeah, you can see it a little bit, but I don't know. I might cut them down a little bit more. Let me see. Just a little bit more. I'm not sure. However, it's ready to wear if you don't want to do any extra trimming. So I'm going to go ahead and get this together. This lace does feel a bit loose in the front because I don't want to mess up my sides. I'm not going to really focus on the sides, or so focus right in this area because I don't want it to ripple. But hopefully once I cut the lace off on the side, everything will be good. But I'm going to go ahead and get to styling this unit, and we're going to see how it's going to turn out. Of course, I'll be back to show you guys the final looks and also to tell you guys my final thoughts. So I'm happy that I did not add tint spray to the front of this hairline because it would have been too dark. In fact, I had to go in with a little bit of a lighter powder right in between just to kind of light it up a little bit to make it look more scalp-like. But it all came out really cute. As you can see, I decided to do this really pretty, elegant style for the second style, and I love the way that the curls are at the end. Now, because this is a Yaki texture and this is softer, if you want a longer hold, definitely go in with some holding spray or curl it in smaller sections, or go in with a wand curl if you want it to be just a little bit more defined, because I did use my flat iron and I did not take my time. I was just kind of curling the ends only, but I still think that it came off cute. I left these little pieces out in the front and just curled them up, and eventually they will end up dropping. Apply my unit, I did just add some bobby pins on the side because I did not want to add adhesive spray over here and mess up my sideburns. But I did add some in the very front of the hairline. But I was really careful with how I was doing everything because the lace did come off a little bit too big, and when that happens, it can cause rippling if you are not careful. it will ripple up in the front. So I just decided to work in small sections and make sure to lay the lace down really well. After everything dried down, I also went in with some of my mousse just to kind of make sure everything was laid back a little bit more. And then I used my edge band around the hairline and just let everything dry down. Speaking of edge band, Wild African, give me an edge band, okay? Because I always get it confused if they come out with edge bands, but just to put it out there, give us an edge band. But after everything dried down, I just had to go in with a little bit of my hot comb at the top, not too much because it was already laying down flat. And then I hot combed around the front of the hairline, and then I just straightened the hair out. Now, before I straightened it out, I did go in and cut down a little bit more layers so you can see it in the front. It is up to you if you want your layers to be shorter. I like mine a little bit shorter because I feel like it just frames my face a little bit more. It is longer towards the back part, so the layers are just more focused in this area. And I didn't cut it all the way down, but if I was to go in and wash this unit and, you know, restyle it and everything and flat iron it, then I would go down a little bit more. But I still feel like it came out cute. I did not have to add a lot of Sleek and Shine serum because I was not getting a lot of frizziness. I noticed more flyaways like towards the top of this unit, but it was very easy for me to lay down. I also went in with just a very small amount of wax around the front of the hairline, and it just helped to kind of smooth everything out. The density on this I think is really nice. I can feel the weight more towards like right here all the way down, but you don't get a lot of density in this area, which is good because you don't want too much density to where you're not going to be able to move the unit around. I decided to keep my unit in a middle part, and also the length of this, I'm only 5'2", and it might look a little bit longer on me, of course, because I did have to kind of sit up a little bit taller so you guys can see it when it was straightened out all the way. I know you guys want to know how is the fit on this unit, and unfortunately this is too big towards the nape area. I am getting some bunching up in the cap right here on the sides. I made sure to kind of flare out this hair so you wouldn't really see it, but yes, I am getting some flaring on the side in the cap. So for those who have a larger head, this is going to work out perfectly for you. I didn't add any powder to the parting space area, just a little bit right in between here to just make it blend in a little bit better. I didn't get a lot of shedding with this unit besides what I cut out. You did see me cut the lace around the ear to have it sit above my ear, but other than that, once I was done doing all that, I really didn't receive a lot of shedding. Very easy for me to run my fingers through, and as far as snags go, I'm not getting any snags at the moment, but I haven't worn it all day. I always expect some type of snags in the nape area, but because of how nice and soft this unit is, this is going to be one you can definitely pull out for every day. Let me know what you guys think about this unit. Are you feeling a straight look, or are you feeling a little curl look, or are you feeling both? If you are feeling this one, I'm gonna make sure to leave the links down below in the description area. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, turn on those notifications, share and like this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.